What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on a new crypto that's launching soon. I don't think there's a launch date yet, but it will probably be in the next month, maybe 2 months. And it's Eesee, all right? I think that's how you pronounce it. I mean, when I see the name, I almost want to say Eesee, but that's, well, obviously that refers to something else, to someone else. But no, Eesee, so E-E-S-E-E, and the token is called Eesee, which is a very hyped up project. It's also a very interesting project. I think you need to know about it. It's, like before this, I recorded a video on Wormhole. Eesee is much smaller, I think, all right? At least in market cap, it will be much smaller. However, the project is very interesting. It's very easy to understand, I would say, and I do think it has real potential. Now, there are some things I like a little bit less, and we'll get into that, but this is just going to be a full, honest review, and in the end, hopefully, you'll have somewhat of an understanding of the project and somewhat of an understanding of whether you like it or not. All right, and now that I'm thinking about it, I actually forgot something, or at least I forgot to look something up. Because here you can see their crypto rank page, and you can see that they received investments from, for example, Animoca Brands, Maven Capital, Ape Terminal, and this is one of the positive points, or at least it's very much two-sided, because they received a lot of investments, as you can see down here, from influencers. All right, so that's also one of the reasons why you can already see that it's being shilled and being promoted quite a lot of on Twitter, for example. Is that a lot of these major influencers are invested in this project. So that's positive, because you can assume that this project will be pushed and will be promoted quite often, but that also means that they all have token allocations that they will eventually sell, all right? So at some point of time, that's going to lead to selling pressure, maybe at the start, maybe not. That's something we'll have to see, but it's more positive than negative, I would say. But you can see they raised a lot of money, or at least they raised a good amount of money, but usually you can also see the tokenomics right here, and now you cannot. And I actually don't know if I can find the tokenomics very easily somewhere. It almost seems like I won't be able to find that, maybe on CoinCarp, I don't know. And otherwise you have that... Otherwise, I will keep you updated on that, all right? Because I couldn't find it on their website either. They have some sort of a docs, but you have to log into GitHub, and I don't have permission to view. So if anybody from the team at Eesee is watching this, please contact me so I can put it in a pinned comment or something. However, Eesee, to talk a little bit more about the project. One other reason why I think the project is interesting, all right? And I think it really does fulfill some sort of value and some sort of utility. But apart from the big influencer support and just in general money behind this project, what they're also trying to do, and I do think it works with this project, is they're trying to kind of cling on to the RWA narrative, which we've seen in the last couple of weeks. The RWA, or the real world asset narrative, has popped off quite well. There's a lot of money in that. That narrative is probably going to grow even more in the next months and years. So Eesee kind of pivoting to that narrative, I think, is bullish as well. And apart from that, it's actually an interesting platform, all right? So what you can do is right now you can buy NFTs on the platform. They're adding tokens, they're adding RWAs, they have a launch pad. That's about it. I mean, they have a chat, which I think is interesting as well. I've never really seen that, but that's, yeah, like I said, that's quite interesting. But the thing is, and what's interesting is that they have kind of gamified this auction platform, which is now what it is. So what you can do is you can enter with a ticket, and you can read about it more right here. So the seller, so in this case, if a seller wants to sell its NFT, they set a price, they set a number of tickets and the value of each ticket. Then you have to pay for your ticket to actually have a chance to be the owner of the asset, which in this case is the NFT, but it could also be, I don't know, a bond, whatever. And then the total asset value needs to be accumulated, all right? So for example, if you put an NFT up for sale for $1,000 and you have tickets for $10, if 10 tickets are bought, then the full value is yours, and then one winner at a lower price. But it's kind of like a lottery system, but at a lower price you can actually gain access to that asset, and then it's yours. The owner gets the full price, and the or at least the seller gets the full price, the buyer has the potential to buy it at a lower price. But it's interesting, all right? Whether it will actually work, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how much it actually is being used. But we already have some numbers on that, all right? So you can see that right there, for example. You can see the total. You can see what's happening right now. But you can also see the total unique buyers, over 200,000. The ticket volume you can also see, but this is it's screwed up, this dashboard. But in general, you can see the active transactions, the buyers per day. It's actually being used. I mean, in the last couple of weeks, it's kind of been in a decline. But I think once the market becomes a bit stronger and once the project launches, I do think, especially with RWA integrated, I think it can do well. So in general, whether I would buy this from the start, I don't know. It depends on the market cap, but I do think like it will probably launch via some launch pads. You should definitely participate in those, if or at least that's not advice, but I would. And in general, I do think that there's long-term potential for Eesee. So definitely one you need to watch. If you have any questions, let me know. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.